welcome to Wolf Farms. I'm Dawn, also known as Knittin' Wolf.
And I'm James, also known as Wolf Photo. This podcast is brought to you by Wolf Farms. You can find us on the internet at wolffarms.net. Every month we have the scent of the month, and we give 25% off everything in that scent. And this month we are doing watermelon. So everything that's watermelon scented for summertime fun is 25% off. So come by and check that out, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's Dawn's birthday month.
Yes.
Today is Dawn's birthday, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday,
I know there's been a lot of messages and everything, so everybody's aware, but Dawn likes watermelon, so that was why it's July's scent of the month. So.
Yeah, and a couple people have even said that they're not into the fruity flavors, and they went ahead and ordered it, and they like it.
Yeah, good.
Yay!
Glad you guys enjoy it.
So I want to welcome new viewers if you come to check us out, and howdy ho to old, howdy ho to old returning viewers.
Dawn's got away with words.
Yes, I do. Hey, it rhymed. I'm a poet. I know it.
Yes, you do.
So, what's been happening on the farm?
Farm happenings? Are we going to farm happenings already?
Well, I know, I kind of skipped that part. We'll do that in a minute.
Okay, well, farm happenings. Oh, well, let's see. We had, I've been working out on the farm where I'm extending out some water lines and putting more faucets out where the animal area is, because right now we're dragging a hose from one end to the other that's hooked up to the house, and so, yeah. And you may have seen in a past episode, I got a new trencher to trench water lines and stuff, and so I've been using that and extending out water lines on the east side of our property and up around where the animal pens are, so that I can put water faucets all along the way and then out towards where our future animal alpaca home is.
I'm like, what?
Well, it's just like I'm aiming it out towards
just in case.
Just in case we happen to get some big fur babies, aka alpacas. So I know we have the no new animals rule, but that doesn't work very well around here. And so in preparation for future animals, we bought the pens, and now I just need to get all the electric and power and the water lines and stuff out that way, just in case. Yeah. Just in case I break down on my my rule again. So.
And we have another birthday girl. 6 years ago. Oh, snow glums. 6 years ago today, this was my birthday present. Hey. I get the buddy and McFood. And her feeling so much better.
Yeah, she's doing good now. Yes, she is. She's back to her own normal self and
normal Tootsie Rolls.
Happy, playful, definitely good to see her doing well.
And she has a thank you. Oh,
thank
there's kisses for Michelle.
Oh, gotta get.
Oh, here's a hug, Michelle and Emma.
Yeah, I know.
Michelle, Dancing Dog Guy Works.
Oh, here's the treats.
And Emma, her daughter, sent Fuji and Sadie a get well
card and
get well card that Emma drew, and good healthy treats made in the grand old USA.
Yeah.
And her says, thank you. Oh yeah.
He says, oh, they smell so good.
Oh yeah.
And they smell so good.
It smells like Michelle.
All right, I'm going to let the birthday girl back down so she can go and...
Well, I can't put those on the ground. I was going to get ready to put them on the ground.
She'll help.
So, should we go on now? Orchard.
Oh, yeah. We were out in the orchard yesterday, and we really have a good crop of apples and Asian pears and persimmons coming along. So the last couple of years we've had issues with squirrels eating them. And this year we have like no squirrels at all. So everything's been well, and our fruit is still on the tree.
Yeah, first year. And
yeah,
how long have they been
We've
there?
had the fruit trees growing for about 5 years now.
Yeah.
And the first year or two when they're establishing, you don't get a lot of fruit. And then the following years we were having issues with,
we haven't got any fruit yet, and there's what, 48 some odd trees out there?
We got pomegranates. We got 1 or 2. We've got 30 some odd fruit trees. We got 2 pomegranates so far. This year, because we tried like the bird nets, but we don't really have issues with birds. It's more of the ground animals, the squirrels more than anything. The chipmunks, I've put piping around the base so the chipmunks can't climb up and get in there, but the squirrels just jump. They're big. But we haven't had
Crafty.
we haven't had any issues with squirrels this year. So hopefully later on towards fall we'll have a good crop of pears and apples and stuff that we can actually finally enjoy. Because we actually have apricots and peaches and nectarines and cherry trees and plum trees, and going through up and down the...
Is there a fig?
No, that was the persimmon tree.
Oh.
But because we get late freezes, the earlier fruits like the peaches and nectarines and stuff, if we get a late freeze, sometimes it'll kill off all of the blooms, and then that way we don't get any of the fruit. So it's kind of year to year. We may or may not get them. This year we had a really late freeze, and so all of the earlier fruit trees, we lost all of the blooms that were going. So, but the apples and the pears, they bloom later after our late freeze happens, and so we've got a lot of apples. I'll have to go out and show some pictures of what we've got going. But yeah, we're excited that they're actually usually by this time. This is the time of year they start disappearing. You'll look down and you'll see pits sitting down at the base of your tree. I'm like, ah. So hopefully, fingers crossed, and all of our deterrents out there that keep the animals away, we'll actually get some fruit this year. So yeah, it was good. I had a good time walking out in my orchard area. So
you like spending time out there?
Yeah, I do.
So I guess now we should probably... Why are you staring at me like that? Cut on over to Farmer Jim?
Yeah, let's go outside, and Farmer Jim's got an update on our turkeys, so let's go out there and we'll see how he's doing. All right, we're out here with Farmer Jim. He's going to show us the turkeys and how big they've gotten.
Here's Squidward right here. He's gotten quite more big than the last time we showed him. And we moved him out of the hen area because they needed more space. So, yeah, they're still trying to adapt. He doesn't like to be held now.
Showing the dingle thing there on his head.
Yeah, he's a little worked up about leaving the hen area. So, yeah. And there's Mad Eye Moody over there.
Yeah, they stay pretty much to the outside edge of the chicken area where they grew up, so. Yeah, I guess we'll do a little quick tour over here. Our noisy geese. Let's see, Randy. Hey, Randy. How you doing today? What you doing? Alrighty. Well, I guess that's it for now. We'll cut back in and see you on the inside. Alright. We're back from Farmer Jim, and an update on the turkeys, and you get a little view of the geese and Randy. He's out there talking to you.
Yeah, so. Did you catch him in the pool or?
No, he had. I tried to get over there. He was in the pool and he was enjoying it, and but no, he came over to the fence as soon as I started walking over there. So
treat.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so they're all doing good. But the turkeys getting huge. They're now outside of the chicken area where we had them, and they're
roaming around.
Just like the guinea geese, they were inside with the chickens for a while until they got. As you can tell, Fuji's feeling better. She's over here playing with her pink piggy. But well, we had the guinea geese inside with the chickens when they were young, and then once they got old enough, we moved them outside. So they basically free-ranged the whole back area, but they never moved further than 5 feet away from the chain link area that the chickens are in. And the turkeys are a little more adventurous. They actually get 10 feet away, but they all kind of hang out because I think that's where they know that area, so they all hang out. So we don't have to worry about clipping wings. They don't fly away, even though they could. They just pretty much stay within that perimeter. So
they know where the food is.
Yeah, that helps too. So
we had a question, one of our 3,000 member question, and it was if we're ever going to make Castile soap.
Oh. Okay.
And I even had the question to him. I'm like, what the heck is Castile soap? So.
Well, I guess I'm up. But, okay. I get asked this question occasionally. The Castile soap, I'll give you a little history and kind of what is Castile soap and then kind of what we actually have to kind of give you a lesson in soap itself. Castile soap, that basically is a soap that's 100% olive oil. The name comes from the fact that the original Castile soap was made with olive oil that came from the Castile region in Italy, and that's where it gets the name from. But it's basically known as, for being 100% olive oil. And olive oil is really good for your skin because it doesn't itself add moisture, but it draws moisture to your skin. So when you use it, it actually helps your skin get moisturized and stuff. And that's one of the reasons why olive oil is a good soap to use, or a good oil to use in your soaps, is because of that property that it has. But our soap actually is a combination of a couple different vegetable oils. One of them being olive oil, which is part of the Castile soap. Because of the properties, we actually blended in a couple different oils because of the things they bring to the finished product. The problem with Castile soap, it is very nourishing, moisturizing for the skin, but it doesn't lather well. It's very, I guess, it doesn't lather well, and that's one of the things that we like about soap is the lathering, because that's part of the cleaning process that soap does. So what we actually do is we have a blend of 3 different oils because they add specific beneficial properties to our soap. One of them is the olive oil. Like I said, it helps moisturize your skin. We also have coconut oil, and that really brings a rich lather to the soap. So the reason why we kind of differentiate from Castile to ours is because it's actually a blend of multiple oils, and that way, it's not 100% olive oil. But the coconut oil that we add in there really adds a thick lather to it. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things that helps when your soap clean is actually the lather lifts the dirt away, and then it washes it from your body. And then the third oil that we use is palm kernel, which actually makes for a harder bar. So it holds up better in your shower. We still recommend using a soap saver if you're using our soap. Actually, any soap benefits from it because it allows it to dry out in between uses. But the palm kernel that we add in there, it helps make lather as well, but it makes for a harder bar. So we actually have the 3 oils because of the benefits each of the oils provides to the soap.
Well, the coconut is also good for eczema.
Yeah.
Or if you have super, super dry skin and just straight coconut oil on eczema, believe me, I know, and it's also good for scarring if you have scars, so.
Yeah, but the soap making process, soap is actually a salt. And the way soap actually is made is you take the oils, the oils that are inside either vegetable or animal fat. We don't use anything animal in ours. But you can use either vegetable or animal fat, and that is actually an acid, and you combine it with a base. Oftentimes it's the sodium hydroxide or lye, and those combine together and they actually make a salt, and soap is actually salt. And when you're making bar soap, you actually, all of the sodium hydroxide gets used up in the chemical reaction, and you have leftover oils in the bar. So that's where your skin nourishing comes from. And basically that is where soap comes from. It's basically, people get concerned with the sodium hydroxide, but that's completely used up in that chemical reaction. So there's nothing left over in the bar. And basically the way soap works is it lifts, the soap lifts the dirt off your skin and holds it in the lather, and so when you rinse, it rinses away the dirt. And it also helps make the water spread out and clean better, because water tends to bead up, and the soap actually allows it to spread out over your skin and stuff and helps clean even better. So that, with the lathering and stuff, that's how your skin gets clean. But
wow.
As you can see, I am the technical guru when it comes to soap. I'm the guy that is playing with formulas, trying to get the right balance.
Like A, B, C, D.
I make it, I cut it. She packages it, so. But anyway, so yeah, so like I said, that's kind of what soap does and how it works, and the reason why we do more than just olive oil, which is Castile soap. And it's always targeted towards sensitive skin. So we don't add anything that's not necessary in our soap, such as we don't put colorants in there. There's you could put, people put jojoba, and they put different other elements in there, shea, that to some people are they don't have an issue with, but Dawn has issues with. And if it passes the Dawn test, we know it's going to benefit a majority of the people. So we even have soap that's even unscented. So if you have an issue with some of the fragrances, either some people have sinus issues with fragrances, they can't be around fragrances, or they'll have skin sensitivities to fragrances, we have the unscented. So we try and gear it towards that, but basically that's what our approach is, always to gear it towards those people that have skin sensitivities, because that's how we started. So we don't want to deviate from that original goal of making stuff that's good for allergies.
And also, you can use it as a shampoo, our bar soap, which the lather, I mean, you barely have to use any, and your head is like, you know, Santa. And then I also use it on the dogs to clean there, because it's natural,
yeah.
You know, and it's good for their coats. So, you know, you can use it for makeup brushes to clean them too. And so I just wanted to throw that out there because we use it. And my hairstylist even asked, "Oh, are you using Paul Mitchell or, you know, the hoity-toity expensive shampoos?" And I'm like,
even hoitier, even hoitier than that, we use Wolf Farms.
So yeah, well, them shampoos are expensive, and you know they're designed. Oh, you got to use this one, and you got to use that one. Yeah. So yeah,
you get the sales pitch every time you go in and get your hair done.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, that's kind of the. I figured I'd spend a little bit of time explaining what soap is. If you have any questions, you can always post it up in our group, but I'll try and answer it. But yeah, like I said, Castile, you know, we're down that same path with the vegetable-based oils, but we add additional ones that because of their other properties that they give. So
yeah. So let's go on into the
into the coop. All right.
Okay. My bird leg bag, monster bag. Of course, I had to. Well, I guess it's not really a monster. It's the Mini Monster Mania. That's a mouthful.
Oh, yeah.
Chula Bird for the Dancing Dog Dye Works. Mini Monster Mania thingy. Club. There, that's the word. And this is the Chula Bird. And look at that, so cute. And this is by Lindsay Cocker. She's little loopy U on Ravelry. And this is done in the Dancing Dog Dye Works Lorax colorway. Oh, my stuff is... This reminds me of Easter eggs.
I know, I was going to say that. I wasn't going to say that because then I get you start thinking just like the your Nomi stuff.
Yeah,
look
and
like
the
jelly
twist
beans.
sock. Twist sock. And I started this. Oh, I got the butt. Wait a minute, I got the tail because the pattern starts off with the you do the tail feathers. And she actually, I can't talk today. She actually suggests using, you know, in her tools, size 1 40-inch circular needles. How
40-inch seems quite large
for this. And I'm like, there's no way, because I did it on double point size ones, my Harmony double points, and it was still fiddly just doing double points.
Well, so, just for this, I mean, 40-inch keep for
you're
doing
on
something
6 little stitches.
Yeah.
You know, and sometime you're on 3. I can't imagine using a...
But a 40-inch cable seems
yeah.
long for just about anything, unless you're using a large pattern.
Yeah, and so then this is the body part. I think it's the butt. So... I had started this. I'd started it thinking I would be able to enter it in the group thread, but it'll get there. Yeah. But it has been
You've got a lot of projects going all at the same time. And
I keep adding more!
Cast-on-itis there and throwing all sorts of stuff into your...
Yeah, so...
Into your coop for knitting enjoyment.
Yep, but it's a cute pattern. So, and it's supposed to only use 110 yards of this yarn, so then I could make tiny, you know, just ankle socks or something out of the rest. Or
cool. Yeah, that's not a lot of yardage.
Plus a hexie puff, plus a
thing
this, for my blankie, and yep. And then I'm sure a lot of y'all haven't seen. Oops. I think I've only shown it a couple times, my Scrappy Happy blanket. And Amanda from Knit Psycho podcast is the one that got me into this crazy. It's the mitered squares by Shelley King is the designer. And I just did one square, and it's actually this square, which is the Love My Nomies in the Dancing Dog Dye Works. But yeah, I love this. This is potato chip knitting. I don't knit on it that much though because
you can't teach
I got too many sew projects. But I thought I would go ahead and show it since I only did one. But this is my never-ending project. And Knit Psycho has been my main supplier because she's knit so many socks that she has all these socks scraps. My thing is, when I get, keep holding it up, when I get to this, I don't know what to do here. Because this is a straight edge, but I don't want these little, I need to know how to do like a half triangle.
Where is it going to be a shawl or are you going to have it as a blanket?
That's a blanket. It's a big dang blanket. It's huge. Because I kept going.
Couldn't you fill in with squares here? Just do a square.
But that
but then it would be a rectangle.
Oh, well,
you would have a straight
rectangle.
Yeah, you would have a straight edge here, and then if you filled in.
So that's going to give me the rectangle?
Yeah. Well, you'd have to fill in. Well, you're going crooked. Yeah, you're going to have a huge blanket there.
And I didn't even cut it, you guys.
Well, if you had.
Do you see what I mean?
If you had, hold this up. If you had knit this one over here and just went down as a rectangle, but you went out like a shawl. Imagine that. She likes shawls.
Well, I wanted it big so we can snuggle and cover up.
But see what you could.
It's long.
Yeah.
That's what, 6-7 feet long?
Yeah. But you would have to like fill in till this got straight and that got straight. Fill in all that, and then you'd have to fill in down here.
So if you want to donate sock scraps.
Yeah, I don't know how, you'd have to lay that out, but you could just continue in this as an edge and that as an edge.
Okay,
but
so I can steal from this.
But you have to fill in all of this.
Okay, good.
And then you would have to fill in every
down.
Yeah, that's a lot of squares. So,
like I said, my forever in the day.
Yeah, that's you could do it. Like I said, you just
well,
have
yeah,
to.
because I'm stubborn.
Yeah, well that
I
it just requires a little bit here, a little bit there. But yeah, you would end up using the straight edge instead of the pointy edge.
Yes. But it's so cool because like this is from one of the cognitive retreats, and I made a centrique shawl out of it. This is a wool girl Easter Charlie Brown, and so it's
you remember
cool.
all of your projects.
Mm-hmm.
At least the one that you had projects on.
Yeah, the
I know
ones
some
I do.
of them are just.
Yeah, some of them are Amanda's socks, so I can remember her socks too. So yeah, I love that project. I don't knit on it so much, but I was so happy I came out to you and I'm like, oh, I did one of my squares.
Yeah, it's been a while since you worked on that because I know you were going really gangbusters on that for quite a while, and then you got other projects distracting you. So.
I know. Then the other thing I worked on this week. Bird-like bags. Happy chickens. Makes me smile every time I see this bag. This is the Summer Solstice Mystery Shawl. So, spoiler alert. This was Clue 3. And this I'm doing in the Knit Picks Summer Blooms. Because it's the Summer Solstice by Wendy Johnson. And this is Clue 3. I'm just going to pull out one of them. Oop, I had it good there. Ugh. This is Clue 3. I did just one repeat of the pattern. You have the option of making it bigger by doing more of this, where it's kind of like this little V part. But she used about the same yardage as I did, and it doesn't state that she did that. So I'm just keeping it because I don't want to get to the end and have to
do it once by the book, and then you'll know how much you can fudge it next time.
Yeah. So pretty pink, and it's on my Eddie lace needles size 5s. And I love these needles, except they're smelly. That just reminded me of that song, Smelly Cats, Smelly Cats.
What are they feeding you?
Hey, here we go.
Hey, yeah, we're going to get the music going today.
Those are the smelly needles.
Always entertaining here on the farm. So.
Yeah.
Is that everything in your
Nope.
No, you got one
more. I got
more.
one more. Uno más. This is in my slip stitch studio.
Ein mehr bitte. You did it in Spanish. I did it in German. I don't know Spanish.
What's that? We're multicultural. And this is I had to think, what is it even in this bag? It's the Lady Edith, because I know what I'm going to be putting in the bag.
Oh. The gears have been working overdrive today, I tell you.
Woohoo! This is Dream in Color Smooshy in the Happy Forest colorway.
Smushy?
Smooshy, yep.
Is that a texture or is that a size? I'm still trying to learn all the yarn sizes.
It's the name of the yarn.
Oh, okay. Well, because I know there's like chunky yarn, and then there's the worsted weight and all of that. I'm trying to figure out, trying to learn the vocabulary.
Did I say this is the Lady Edith?
I think you did.
By Knit Pearl Girl, which is Carrie Steinmetz. And this, we're having a knit along. I don't know if anybody's knitting along with me. I know. I know Lauren did. She's finished. She's got a picture. She got a picture, y'all. So this, I only did from here to here. I haven't even done a full repeat this week because I was working on the mystery shawl. But I thought I've got to knit a little bit on this. So it's really, really pretty. That kind of looks like a shark fin.
Darn it.
So this is done nipples. With my, with the nipples. These got big nipples.
Bumps.
Bumps.
Whatever you want to call them. You got a new technique for doing that.
Oh, good thinking.
Yeah,
Lauren even did a YouTube video on how to do the noops easier.
Because last week you were saying how fiddly it was because you had to flip from front to back. And
no, that's on the mystery shawl. This isn't a flipping.
Oh. She
gets when you, like 2 rows later.
Oh, okay. I'm confused.
But anyways, Lauren, Limnit Crochet, has a YouTube video out where she shows an easier way to do noops. Noops, sorry. Screwed up. See, I was going to say nipples again, but it doesn't matter. It's like soup noops. Now I have no idea what I was saying. She's got a video.
It's a video on how to do those.
And also I had posted this past week in episode 48.
The video.
A video where Looney Hiker said there's a crochet way. Hey. I know she's about falling off her treadmill. But a crochet way to do the noops, which looked really cool. I thought, oh, duh, why didn't I think of that? So, yep, this is with the Sock Bunny Knit and Fit podcast, and that ends at the end of July. So, yep. All right. Then the next project that goes in here will be in here.
Yeah, it's going to be camping out.
Because James and Jimmy both got me this last year. And it has the matching doodle hickey pattern holder.
Oh, okay. I tried to figure out.
Mind, honey.
Yeah, you've been telling me that for 18 years. Still haven't. Well, all even longer. 24.
24. Huh?
Yeah, doesn't work, unfortunately.
So, dang. What's in your coop?
What's in my coop? Okay. 2 weeks ago, I talked about what I was going to be casting on, and I was, going to do a hat. I'm going to do a shawl cowl for you.
That's right there.
I haven't cast on the shawl cowl yet, but I had cast on to do last week. I'd cast on to do the hat, but we had changed the pattern. We started off doing one pattern, and then my instructor here switched me over to a different pattern. And then after I cast on, and it looked like, the number of stitches I had for the small would fit a baby elephant, we decided to, maybe we should use go back to the original pattern, because I think the yarn size was...
it's Aran weight.
And the pattern was for different, and so because we don't have an elephant on the farm yet, I figured I'd switch back, and so now I'm back to doing the wide rib beanie by Woolly Warmhead. And so now I'm back to doing that pattern, but I've made some progress on it. So so I'm using my these are your interchangeables. They are your Knit Picks interchangeable size 7.
Yeah, we kept the 7.
And I'm doing this with this is Dancing Dog. I gotta get my labels together.
In her Tweety base.
Tweety base. Label there, and this is the coffee colorway. So anyway, yeah, I've cast on. I still have the same cast on, and I backed out some of the stitches to fit with the pattern that we're doing. And then I'm doing magic loop on this, which I kept messing up, but I've got a couple rows done on it. So I'm working through it, but I kept losing my loop because I didn't know there was a loop on the other end. And so I get around and then...
I'm like, where's your loop?
I get through and I'm like, my loop disappeared. And then she goes, oh, you got to count back. And so I've been rescuing my loop, but I didn't realize that I'm supposed to leave like a loop over here or something like that. So I'm still working on it. I'm still learning. I'm a newbie knitter.
So what do you think of the cable needles?
They're fiddly. It's like in the way sometimes, you know. So I'm getting used to them because sometimes it'll flip to the front and it's like getting in my way.
Yeah.
So then I gotta like twist it around, get it to the back. It's okay. Like I said, I'm still playing with it, getting used to the. I mean, the knit part is really easy, you know. Knit forward, pull. You know, I can just keep going around, and that's not the problem. It's when I lose my loop, and then just trying to get that.
Where's your loop? What loop? And I'm like, you're doing magic loop. That's why the loop.
I'm like, I knit, then I get to where the loop is, and the loop disappears. So go figure that. So I'm still trying to figure. I stopped out of just needing a moment of pause after I keep running into the fact that I'm losing my loop there. I thought,
so I had you watch me, and he's like, "Why do you have that there?"
Yeah. See, it's a little thick. It doesn't soak in really that quick sometimes. So anyway, I'll probably do a little bit tonight, and I said I'll put my Dicky Do on here, and then you can see how much progress I make. But I think I have quite a few inches to keep going on the cap.
You have 10.
Yeah. So I'm
before you start the decrease.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got a little ways to go before I start doing anything other than round and round and round. But it's like I said, it's pretty easy as I'm doing that until I have other technical issues like the loop and stuff. So it's not too bad.
Well, you wanted something challenging. That's why I didn't just do a cable needle that fit. Because you can just do round and round and round.
Yeah.
But I wanted you to learn the magic loop technique because it...
Well, that's what I was thinking. I could just keep going around and round and round, and then...
He's like, I don't need this loop. I'm like, yes, you do.
So, and I learned about laddering, where the join is, where the loop is. So
you don't want to go on the ladder.
No. So yeah, pull it tight. So anyway, so that's in my coop. It's underway, and I will be working on that. And
sorry, I thought you were done.
And we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'll get to casting on. I may work on this a little bit more before I try starting another project. So the shawl cowl thing for Dawn, it's a little late for her birthday. So maybe next year she'll get it. So
someone I'm trying to remember who just knit that pattern, the Zuzu's Petals pattern. It was either Caw Shirley or it's Caffeinated Gert. One of them just knit it, and they did it in a day. And I'm like...
I'm told knitting is for enjoyment and relaxation. So I'm not going to stress myself out over rushing to get it done. So I figure a year is a good time frame. I'll be relaxed by the time I get it done.
You're not going to take no year with that hat.
No, not the hat. With your Now you're saying they knit this or the shawl cowl?
No, they knit the cowl.
That's what I thought. That's what I was talking about. So a year, nice to spread it out where I don't stress too much.
Flown the coop. So one of the flown the coops is already actually flown the coop literally. It's no longer at the farm. And this is a Puffy Pals pattern. I can't remember who it's by. I'll link it. I know Gabriella Kos is the one that gifted it to me. And I made this little froggy. So he turned out really cute. I like his smile. So that's one of the finished objects this week. And then also, where I could enter the Dancing Dog dye work contest. Because they're going to be a bird leg bags and Lorax fabric. She still hasn't drawn it. I would have had time to get that old Chula bird done.
Right.
But anyways, I knit out of the mini teeny tiny mini mochi.
It's so small you need a backdrop to make it show.
Teeny tiny mini mochi book. A little fish.
Yeah, that goes well with your other little animals. So.
Oh, it looks like I'm flipping you all off. I'm sorry. There, I'll use the pointer finger. It's so cute, though. I need to hold.
You think that'd be so fidgety doing
this? It is very fiddly. My poor size ones, I bust them all the time. Yeah. So, yep. I like him. He's perfect. He's a perfect fish. He's gonna get lost on this table.
Yeah.
Okay. That's like, okay, we're done.
Not quite yet.
No. I'm just gonna do a couple shawl patterns today. And this is, I picked this one because it's a Wendy D. Johnson pattern because I'm doing her summer mystery shawl. And this is the Seaside Shawlette. I call it on my pattern page, if you're looking, I call it aquamarine because the colorway was aquamarine. And this is Desert Vista Dye Works in her mono gradient fingering weight. So, yep.
Pretty.
So pretty. Nice.
That's a smaller shawl. You know, some years we're stretching them out. That's
But I love how that.
Yeah, I like the color
Gradient. You know, she does good. She does good dyeing for a ghost, doesn't she? So there's that one. That was a fun knit. And super, super soft. And then I wanted to mention, or show, geez, all this cat hair trouble. This is a huge one. This is My Wish by Laura Linneman, Lala of the Knit Girls. She's Lala Knits Designs. And I did this for the Camp Loopy last year, and it's Lorna's Laces in 2 different colorways. And her patterns are really, really fun. And so well written.
There's 2 colorways in here?
Yeah. There's the variegated and then there's the dark.
Oh, okay.
I know.
From looking at it from the backside here, like it just...
Yeah. And it's so pretty. I love this one. This is a nice, warm, cuddly one. And why I'm mentioning Laura is, other than her patterns are really awesome, is this was for the My Wish last year. Well, for the Lynn Zim's Make-A-Wish. She donated this pattern to help Lynn raise money. Well, she's also doing it again this year. I know I'm jumping to in the arena. Just don't follow the notes, honey. And
taking your lead.
Lynn Zim on Ravelry and Plurt is raising money for the Make-A-Wish. Last year, she raised $8,300 and was able to grant 2 children and their families wishes. And this is in Colorado. She's a triathlete. Her blog is knittingtriathlete.blogspot.com, and she has all the information on there so you can go donate. She's going to be having prizes. And one of the things is Laura knit another shawl. Well, not knit, design. Well, she did knit it. She designed another shawl called the My Hope. And so it's really pretty. I need it. So, and her goal this year is to get 10,000, which I think she'll get it easy.
Isn't it 5,000 per wish that they're granting? Isn't that what they need? So, so that would definitely. And
it's the Denver Oyster run that she actually does for this. And I can't remember it's something cupcake, I think. But all the information is on Lynn's website. I will have it linked on this episode, and I will go put it in our charity thread also. So, and if you buy it through Lynn's, she has a donate thing. If you buy it off her website, more of the money goes to the My Wish, whereas if you buy it on Ravelry, Laura has to take out, it's the Ravelry fees, PayPal fees, so that doesn't, more gets donated the other way.
Yeah.
So
kind of more. You save the fees that the overhead is less by going directly through her site, so that she can donate more of that towards the end goal of providing wishes to.
So I'm sure it's an awesome pattern because this was so much fun. So, and I saw Rebecca J9. She was one of the test knitters, and it's gorgeous. So, yeah, another one I need to get. Me a shawl? Imagine. So that's why I wanted to show that, and I'm pretty sure that Crafty Girl 83 is even doing shawl kits, yarn shawl kits in her shop for this pattern. So
cool.
So ooh, and that's Unwind Yarn Company. Hey, I am remembering, because then I'll be watching this and think, oh, why didn't I mention that?
We do, and you're probably gonna. We're gonna.
And none of this is on the show notes, so I'm gonna have to go and relink all this.
Winging it.
I'm winging it. So.
I have no idea where we're at, so I'm taking her lead. So we're
I'm going back
to market.
No, I wasn't to market.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
No, I was a good girl.
Oh yeah. No market.
No market. So squeal like a pig. I've had a lot of squealing like a pig this week.
Yes, it's been.
I don't even know where to start. So, first, I'll just start with what came first.
Yeah, I was going to say go in order.
So, Jenna of the Retro Lemon podcast, she knows my poor little button monster back there was hungry. So, she sent me some Retro Lemon buttons. A big old button and two wee tiny buttons with her little logos.
Good thing, your button monster there is big.
Yeah.
You have to cover him. Yeah. Work its way around that.
So he'll be very happy.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jenna. So, and then from Mad79, Melanie, which she's on her way to having a wonderful vacation right now. Her daughter, Sydney, drew me this picture, and she's 9 years old, which I thought that was so
Just
cute.
An oink.
Just an oink. I love mud. And she sent me a cute little card. And then inside this,
I love this.
It's a wee little Randy. Yeah. A wee little Randy. I'm holding him by his tail. There. See a little tail? And Randy does have a little fuzzy at the end like that tail. So this is so cute.
Our mini Randy.
Mini Randy. And I told her I was going to get a picture near Randy, but I'm scared he'll grab it out of my hand. Yeah. Because everything is food.
Yeah. Whenever we're out there, he's got to smell our hands to see what treats we have, even if we're not out there to give him treats.
So thank you, Melanie and Sydney. I hope they're having a safe trip. So then, then Bird Leg Bags, which is Vicky K on Ravelry. She sent me a beautiful card, and I won't read it on the inside because it'll make me get emotional. She saw me plurk. I don't even know who I was plurking to, but they were talking about SSK and the market and ooh, you know, what would they get? And I'm like, man, I would crawl between legs, under tables, over tables to get Soft Kitty Fiber Nymph. Well, she saw me plurk this, and I probably would be I'd be a grown up at a market. I wouldn't really do that.
Depends on how low your blood sugar is.
Yeah. Well, she sent me for my birthday. Soft kitty.
Gotta sing the song now.
Soft kitty, warm kitty,
little ball of fur. See, I always stop
Happy
there.
kitty.
Sleepy kitty.
Sleepy kitty.
Purr, purr, purr. See? Hey. Big Bang Theory all over.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Ricky. I just love it. I was so squealing. He's thinking, what is going on? So
I go get the mail, so I know that there's going to be squealing, you know, when I see a package with their names. So I was prepared for it. But.
So then another package came. This is heavy, so I got to show it. This is from Michelle and Max and Emma and Michaela. And I don't know if it's Michaela. She always calls her Mickey.
Dancing Dog.
Dancing Dog Dye Works. Look at this card. I just love this. It's your little baby Fuji or Henry. Holy chihuahua. So, yeah, I'm obviously still cracking up over this card. And she sent a whole bag of goodies. And this is the Glitter Paws, 438 yards. Dancing Dog Dye Works, of course. And the cupcake colorway. And I don't know if them sparkles are coming up.
Yeah, I can see them.
Oh, there we go, cupcake. So pretty. And then, see, this is where Michelle is so much like me. Cupcake notepad and stickers.
Completely coordinated.
Yep. And a cute little cupcake toy. I don't know if you can see that the little frosting comes off, and really it looked, I want to eat it. And then she had little mini skeins. See how she knew I was knitting on my blanket. Little mini skeins. And I don't know what colors these are because they're not labeled. They're so pretty. So
you'll find a nice home on
my scrappy happy blanket, and then my Hexie Puffs I think God will have to dig back out of retirement. And then some soak in the scentless, and then I bet Emma picked this awesome pink nail polish. It's pinkalicious. So thank you guys. I told her she spoils me.
Yeah, definitely. That's very much geared towards you.
Sparkly. Chihuahua. I'm so easily entertained. So then, yesterday and today, I don't know if you can see the thickness. Wow. And just all the messages on Plurt, seeing the little happy birthday emos, and I get excited over every single one. But I wanted to give special thank yous to the, people who sent me the patterns, and every one of them's printed, and because I get all excited. And this was from Apple Blossom SF, Sarah. She has the Apple Blossom and You podcast, and this is the Stitch Nerd pattern called Thistles. It's so pretty. Thank you, Sarah. So I guess I better start going through because we still got a lot to yak about. And this is the Gaia shawl. See, it doesn't even say shawl. Shrug. I got shawls on the brain. This is from Notable Needle Kate. And I just want to send out some really big hugs to her because she needs them right now. And she sent me this for my birthday. She did this pattern and it turned out really, really cute. And that's where I see it on our Hatch and Knit thread. I saw where she did this, and see, my queue gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Thank you, Kate.
Enabling.
See
other people's projects in it.
And then Melanie, Mad79, since she was going to be away, she sent me this yesterday because she wanted to send me flowers for my birthday. And it's the Knitwits, is it? Kristen Pate.
You did the fruit
ChrisKnits.com, yeah.
You done the fruit ones.
Yeah, these are really fun patterns, so. Seeing these flowers will never die.
No.
I'm good with flowers, though. I keep them for a long, long time.
Yeah, you have a green thumb.
Yeah. And then Lauren of the Limnit Crochet podcast, and she's Limnit Crochet on Ravelry and Plurk. She sent me the, what's his name? Sherman the Square Dancing Stegosaurus. Because you gotta just say it like that. Isn't they cute? So yay, now I got all of them. I need time to knit.
So you have a whole dinosaur themed
yeah, and I want them
projects.
all on my mantle.
Mm-hmm.
And then from PDX Lace Knitter, Roz, she sent me Wendy's, Wendy Weber Deeds. She's knit one heart to Wendy. Her new pattern, the Ruby Slipper Shawlette. And I got some pretty sparkly yarn when we went on the yarn crawl, that pretty green, that I thought this would look pretty in. Although with the name Ruby Slippers, I think red.
Oh, yeah.
And I do have Malabrigo red. Yeah, it's just...
Every pattern, as soon as she gets it, it's
like,
oh, and then
James,
the yarn, and then oh, but the name, and she's like, oh, and I got to put all these things... She's like building the projects. You know, there's no stash. It's all you get the pattern and you get the yarn and you put them together, and so.
And then Half Baked Knitwit Melody sent me the Flamboyant by Stephen West, which is really, really cool. Thank you. And I've already PM'd everybody too. And then this one, he heard me squealing. It's the Even Star, and I was yammering about this the other
You've been
day
talking
on
about
Plurk.
that for...
Yeah. And I think I have... Retro Lemon went and started a thread in her group. Nitty Natter Zena has a support group in her group. And...
this is a long-term project.
Yeah,
when
I know
you get to
Beagle
it, so.
Knitter it has this already casted on. Palette PC has the yarn, so I'm gonna sticky that little thread, and I'm gonna be haunting you guys. Say, are you working on it? Are you working on it? Anyways, I'm going off. This was from Froggy Monkey Amy, and she actually has this exact shawl in her Ravatar on Ravelry wearing it. Oh, it's so pretty. And I want
a huge pattern. It was 60 inches, 5 foot in diameter. Yeah. So that's a...
So pretty. So yay. And she's Knitting in Circles podcast. So, yeah, I mean, this is thick. It's like 19 pages. But what's good, I'm just going to kind of flash it. Look how huge these super nice, huge charts. Because since I'm getting old. And then from Aunt Susan sent me the Milkweed Shawl by Laura Chow. Have I even been saying? Yes, I have. Okay. I'm not completely airheading it, which is really, really cool. I've had this in my queue forever, and I just haven't.
You have enough projects to keep you going till next birthday.
Yeah. Then Heaven's Joy, Karen, sent me this one, and it's the Little Colonnade by Stephen West. I don't know why you guys think I like Stephen West. And his mystery shawl comes out next Friday. Friday the 13th. Ooh, I just realized it. Are we going to be frogging and tinking? No. So that's really cool. I think I've had this in my queue for a while, too. Ooh. Yeah, and I'm thinking, ooh, what yarn can I use for that?
Here's turn it.
Then Kari, Kagi TM of the High Fiber Diet podcast, sent me this one. And it's called Sweet Shop by Tori Gerbis.
Gerbis.
Yeah. Gerbis. And it's called Sweet Shop, and I thought, oh, because I first thought I was going to use her hand spun that she sent me for this, but I don't know if I will have enough. But since it's called Sweet Shop, I thought my cupcake yarn might be really cool.
Yeah. Always a link.
Yes. And Sonoma Knits, I do have the link of how I'm going to do the even star. Because she goes, oh, what about the name? Got that all worked out. So this was from Busy Mom. Her name's Penny, and this is called The Simple Thing Shawlette by Mary Heather Koger. And a lot of these that I was gifted have smaller-ish, like 350, 360, so it's going to be perfect for like hand spuns and stuff. Hand spuns. He's going to be put hand spuns. Can you tell I'm all excited? See, I was more emotional this morning reading all the messages. I was just tearing up, but now it's just all of the excitement.
Yeah. Well, you know,
the blood sugar is so low right now.
This week's been going a lot better than the
it's
last
July.
couple,
I told you,
yeah.
July. Although for Lauren, it's been a really bad month.
Yeah.
We need to bubble wrap her. She needs all the bubble wrap you guys can send her away. And Diet Coke. This is from Knit Psycho.
Another Stephen West.
Amanda of the Knit Psycho Knits podcast. And it's called Akimbo by Stephen West.
Stephen West trunk show is going to get huge.
Yeah,
huh?
I know, huh? Yeah, because I haven't given any of my Stephen West ones away.
No, I know you like.
Lay them there, keepers.
Yeah,
and then
enjoyed it. Well, no, you've enjoyed.
I'm just like
them,
going on. You supposed to be talking?
No, I'm just here for eye candy. That's all.
Oh well, where's your little flash undies?
Oh yeah. Well,
then you got to do the dance like Mike or Mike. What's that?
Magic
Mike.
Yeah,
you got to learn that, boy.
You wanted to know what happens on the farm? Well,
I'm gonna turn red. And I haven't even started that 50 Shades series yet.
I tell you.
The books that shall not be named. We won't go in there. I'm getting way off track and we're getting late.
Yeah.
This is from Elizabeth Quinton, and that's not her name, which I've got to ask her because her name's Amanda. She lives in San Diego. She's not that far from us.
Nope.
She just, you wanted to know where she lived. She just started a podcast, I haven't watched it yet, called Knitting in the Sun. So I gotta watch that. She has a Ravelry group too. I joined it. She sent me this pattern called Simple City by some designer.
Where's the designer name?
It's not on here.
Oh.
Mimi Hill.
Yes.
Mimi Hill for Eskimimi Makes. She doesn't look very happy. Mimi not very happy here. But it's a really pretty shawl.
Cool.
So yay! Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not done. And then from Kosh Shirley, she knows I've mentioned her I can't talk, her
Podcast?
well, of course I've mentioned her podcast, Girlfriends Knitting. She's doing a 5K, see it's clicking now, 5K marathon for the American Heart Association, and her and PJ Allen designed this pattern. It's a sock pattern, and Desert Vista Dye Works dyed the yarn for it.
Cool.
So she sent me this pattern the other day. And you guys can go buy it and support the American Heart Association too. So, thank you guys.
Happy birthday, see? I know everybody on the other side of this is watching us singing you happy birthday, so.
Yeah.
All right, well.
I won't mention
Yeah,
it. I have the books, and I have them all stacked here.
We're prepared for next week's podcast because I think we're running over a little bit, so.
So still go read the Barbara Breton because I know you couldn't have read all them in a week.
So
or you can join
reading.
us on the Dancing Dog Dye Works and reading The Hobbit.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple reading things going on.
Oh, I gotta show these really quick. My hubby got me a pretty card, and it's got a stitch marker on it that says love. And then the present didn't get here, so he took a picture of it. And it says, open this if you want to know what your birthday present is.
So we were debating whether or not for me to tell her or wait till it actually comes in the mail. I think the 4th of July holiday midweek slowed down. It should have been here Saturday, but it didn't. So it's coming in the mail, and so I asked her, I said, do you want to know now, or do you want to know when it comes and you can open it then? And so I gave her the option. Either she opens this and finds out what it is, or she waits until it actually gets here. So
I lasted 5 minutes.
I knew it would get open. Let's just put it that way.
Addy Turbos interchangeable set.
Yeah, the
Yay,
clicks.
clicks.
So you don't have them unscrewing. So
Yeah.
we'll try those out.
Yay.
So
He knows I am not very good with waiting.
she's not. I didn't figure it would last even 5 minutes. So.
And then Jimmy took his picture and got me a card. But you gotta see this.
There's Farmer Jim when he goes bananas.
Yeah. It's so funny.
All
So,
right, well,
okay. Yep.
we got
A quick mention of In the Arena was a new podcast I did watch this week, and it was really, really good. She's traveling sock knitter with Hannah, and on Ravelry she's Hanala, but it's spelled Chanala, like Chanala, but she don't say it that way. And she's got like 4 episodes, and she's really, really good, and you're gonna love her. So go watch her. And she has a Ravelry group too. I really liked it.
and you'll find the information in the show notes.
Yeah, very good. Very good, very good.
So-
So, Tour de Fleece, yes, let's go. Been doing it. Oh, yeah. Been doing 20 to 40 some minutes, so yay. So, come hatch your knits in July and put them in the group, and knit the Lady Edith and put that picture in the group, eh? I'm on fast forward. Yes, we are. So, until next time, was that all?
I think so. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I love you too. Now I'm
right.
gonna cry.
Well, that's a good outro. You'll be bawling as we go into our credits.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Hatch a knit.
Until next time, let's get cracking and hatch a knit. Bye, y'all. Thank you.
Mark.